number one voted by Warrior fans. They wanted to hear from you. You have anything you want to say to them?
Thanks for voting for me. It's a pleasure.
How did the workout go today?
I think it went great. I showcased a lot of skills, hit a lot of shots, had a lot of good moves, and showcased my athletic ability.
You're known for your defense and your rebounding. How can you display that in drills since there's no live action?
You almost can't. You almost got to be patient and wait for the right opportunity. And when the opportunity presents itself, you just got to take advantage of it.
At Pitt, you moved from the 4 to the 3. Can you kind of talk about that transition?
Yeah, definitely. At Pitt, I came in. I wasn't a great shooter. Actually, I wasn't a shooter at all. And a couple of games into the season, scouting report was a factor. A lot of guys was backing up off me, so I had to bring that part to my game. And along with the shot, the ball handling started to come along, and I transitioned myself into a perimeter player.
Well, speaking of your shot, your pump fake is known to be devastating. Can you kind of talk about how that came about?
Yeah, I think it first came about when I was in high school. Me and another guy used to do it on local kids in the neighborhood just for fun. And I did it a couple of times in Pitt practice, and guys flew out of bounds. And I thought, oh, this might be a good move to use in the game. And I started using it. It worked every time.
So Coach Dixon was all for it.
The first couple of pump fakes, I think he hated it, but after he noticed how effective it was, I think he came around to it.
What was it like playing for Jamie Dixon?
Jamie Dixon is a great coach. He does a great job of preparing you. I learned a lot from his system and just the way he coaches, and I would definitely recommend another player to play for him too.
Here you are trying out for the NBA. You don't know where you're going to be selected yet, but it's not like you've come out of nowhere. Your Scouts.com had you as the National High School Player of the Year. Can you talk about what the last 4 years have been like for you?
It seemed like a lot of people always pick me up the underdog, but I always kind of overachieved. And I'm just a hard worker, and when odds are against me, I like to overcome.
You had a scary incident at a workout in Toronto. Can you kind of talk about that? It's kind of a freak injury.
Yeah, we was actually doing the vertical testing on the Vertimax. It's a little wing nut that hangs on the side of the Vertimax. When I jumped up, the wing nut pierced my arm and went through it. It was stuck in my arm for an hour. After about 15 minutes, the paramedics came. They decided they was going to call maintenance and cut both sides of the Vertimax. And when they did that, the chainsaw had the Vertimax knob shaking in my arm.
What's running through your head at that point?
Everything. I don't know. It was crazy. It was a crazy incident.
Well, what'd you get on the leap? More importantly,
I think once it went through my arm, everything else was out the window.
Happy birthday, by the way. Today's your birthday, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You're 24 today. Talk about how they got a lot of young guys coming into the league. Talk about what at 24 you can do to show these GMs that you haven't peaked, that there's still a lot more to your game.
Every year I've been at Pitt, I've gotten better. I've become a better player, and I think in these workouts they have seen how much better of a player I've gotten over the years, and that's when I'm here to showcase being a mature player, playing 4 years at Pitt. I think that's going to be a plus for an NBA team.
Well, speaking of playing 4 years, a lot of guys have played 4 years and come in and made impacts right away. Brandon Roy, Josh Howard. What can you contribute right away to an NBA team?
I definitely can bring a lot of toughness to the NBA team and a lot of athletic ability. I think with my maturity level, I'll be a leader as a rookie from day one. So I think that's a lot to contribute for a rookie coming in.
Do you think a lot of 4-year players get over-scouted and over-dissected versus some of the younger players?
Definitely. I mean, because that's the name of the game. If you youth and just having the ability to the skill level, I guess. I mean, when you got that youth and you still can manage to do well against the older guys, there's so much potential there that you got to take a chance on it. But at the same time, I think it becomes so much of a factor that you kind of overlook the older guys and how good they really are.
Would you compare your game to anybody's in the league right now?
No.
How long is the next 2.5 weeks going to be for you?
Woo, very long. I'm like a kid waiting on Christmas. This is a dream come true. I've been waiting for this moment all my life, and now that it's so close, I mean, it seems like it's so far away. Every second of the day, and I think I kind of overlooked my birthday looking forward.